Good morning, Prairie Dogs. Happy Monday morning. Let's go ahead and jump right into our announcements for this morning. If I could, have everybody please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance as our friends from Friday from Miss Davis's class, Edgar, Jessica, and Rainey, help lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Edgar, Jessica, Rainey, please stand. Hats and hoods off. Right hand over your heart. Ready, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Awesome. So thank you for our students from Miss Davis's. All right, big thank you to Edgar, Jessica, and Rainey for leading us in this week's Pledge of Allegiance. Now, let's not forget that while we're here at Pioneer Elementary School, if you do become upset, make sure that we're using the peace path and we're talking it out, we're walking away, making a new friend, and getting help. Now, let's not forget that every day we bring that positive plan with us by making sure that we're present at school. We're always kind, we're working hard, and we will be successful. All right, Prairie Dogs, so let's make sure that we are using our Peace Path plan and our Positivity plan this week. Now, let's not forget, it is Monday, and Monday means that it is Marvelous Monday here at Pioneer, so we look forward to seeing everybody in their Marvel gear. Now, our pause room tip for this week is self-talk. Your brain believes what you tell it. So thank you to Miss Mooneyham for putting this together for us from the pause room. So examples of negative self-talk is that critical voice that tells you things are bad, like, I can't do it, nobody likes me, this is boring, and I don't care. But positive self-talk and that thinking positive is that encouraging voice that looks on the bright side. I am learning, I am a good friend, this is interesting, and I am worth it. Now, positive self-talk improves your confidence, it reduces fear, and overall, it just makes you happier. So make sure that you're using that positive self-talk and catch that negative voice as soon as it starts in your head, change that thought to a positive one, and keep it up. You've got this. So thank you, Miss Mooneyham, and we have a short clip for positive self-talk.
It's important that we practice positive self-talk, which is typically more truthful. You can change negative self-talk to positive self-talk. Remember that learning something new takes time and effort. And never forget, no matter what you're struggling with, you are amazing.
Hey, don't say those things to yourself. You are amazing. You just need time to figure it out. You are amazing.
So, Prairie Dogs, this week, let's make sure that we're working on catching that negative self-talk and turning it into positive self-talk. All right, so our band schedule this week, Monday, we have our trumpets and trombones. Tuesday, clarinets and saxophones. On Wednesday, we have flute and percussion. Thursday, trumpets and trombones. And then Fridays, we got clarinet, saxophones, flutes, and percussion. So I hope you guys all have a great weekend band, and don't forget those instruments. All right, we also have ELD that will be beginning this Monday. And so we want to make sure that we're taking that time so that we are mastering the English language. But as we continue to move around, let's make sure that we're following all rules and procedures if you are a student that is going to a different class during your ELD time. And Picture Day. So we do have Picture Day twice this week. For grades 3 through 5, your pictures will be taken Tuesday. And then for grades TK through 2nd, your pictures will be taken on Wednesday. And all these pictures will be taken before lunches start, so they will be in the morning. Now, let's say you're late or you just forget on that morning that there's Picture Days. Don't worry about it. Makeups will be coming in September. Now, Student Council, we have people that have been picking up applications and getting those all complete. Don't forget, Those applications are due to Miss Mobley or Miss Jensen by this Wednesday. So do not forget to get those complete. We're looking forward to campaigning beginning and then to our speeches and voting. So we have our student council to help us at all of our flagpole and all of our events we want to plan for the year. So don't forget, get those applications in this Wednesday. And on Wednesday, we also have early release day. So for students, please remind your parents that we will be getting out at 12:55 that day. And for our families, don't forget, Wednesday, August 16th, will be an early release pickup at 12:55. And on Wednesday, Miss Heckman would like to invite all fifth graders that are interested in joining the garden club to go ahead and sign up during Wednesday. She'll be out there for garden club. And on Thursday, our first graders will begin with their SFA intervention, and we look forward to all of the growth that they'll continue to make in their reading with the SFA intervention in first grade. And we do have flagpole, but it's an indoor one this next week. So we're looking forward to having Miss McCoy's students in room 44 come up and help with the Pledge of Allegiance. And on Friday, we're also excited to celebrate our August Student of the Month Awards. Just like that, we are in full stride of school. Now, don't forget, students, you do get to invite one friend and one friend only. And that is so that we have enough room for all of the students that are being recognized for Student of the Month with their friend as well. And then our families are invited to join, but we do ask that you please limit it to 2 people just to allow space for all of our students, guests, and friends to enjoy. What a great time to celebrate all of our great students of the month. And just some reminders, guys, we are having some playground behavior that we need to make sure that we're working on, and we're making sure that we're improving. So make sure that you're taking care of the equipment out at recess and you're using everything in the correct way. Now, teachers, I have included the link to the video here. Don't forget that you do have that as a resource if students need to be reminded on some of those positive playground behaviors. So it wouldn't be a bad idea maybe to show it once a week for the next couple of weeks until we really have those down good. And we are so thankful to all of our students that want to go and help in their former teachers' classrooms. But there is classes that are going on during those times, during recess and lunch, that you're trying to go to your former teachers' classrooms. So what we have to ask you to do is to no longer try to go to those classrooms during those times. We need the time for those students that are in there to get quality instruction from their teachers. So we want to thank you for all of your help and your willingness to help. But at this time, we just need you to make sure that you're staying out at your recess or your lunchtime so that then the teachers can instruct their students in their classrooms. But thank you again. And we do have some shout outs. Now, these shout outs just came from teachers. Don't forget that if we do include shout outs, a nice picture is always welcomed as we start to recognize one another for the great things that we do. So our second grade teachers want to give a shout out this week to Miss Hidalgo and Miss Anna with helping with the flow of the morning traffic in the back parking lot. We know that sometimes our traffic does get really backed up, and so second grade acknowledged those 2 ladies for helping out. And our first grade, they wanted to also recognize our first grade teachers for the first grade students coming in this year, knowing the school routines and procedures. So great job to our first grade teachers for getting those students ready for the second grade. And our fifth grade teachers wanted to send a shout out to Miss Yaw for being available to help with questions and concerns as we began this school year. And our first grade teachers had some shout outs. They wanted to recognize Mr. Mike in the cafeteria for having everything ready for the students and the name tags that help students at the beginning of the year as they learn their IDs. So a big thank you to Mr. Mike and a big thank you to Mr. Mario for all of his help with students and helping them make better choices with their behaviors. Now, they also wanted to send a shout out for all the students that will be earning their 100 Sight Word t-shirts. Don't forget that you work hard, you will be able to earn your Sight Word t-shirt, and we'll have a picture of one of those next week on our announcements. And our quote of the week about being kind. It takes courage to be kind. So I hope you guys all have the courage this week to be kind to one another in everything that you do. And that's where we're at, Prairie Dogs. Let's make sure that we go out there and make it a great week. Make sure that you're working hard. And if you need help, make sure that you come see myself, Miss Izzy or Miss Hidalgo. And remember, each one of you is great. Just allow yourselves to be. Have a great week, Prairie Dogs.